do you do there? What do you do in Oregon?
I'm a cop.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I'm a magnet for military and police, of course, because of the nature of my work.
Oh, yeah.
How long you been on the force?
I've been in law enforcement for 20 years.
You've seen some changes.
Oh, yeah. Big time. I was wondering, is this is a liberal state? Okay.
Well, the liberal city. The state is very red. I mean, you just get across the river in your redneck city, you know. But
Well, that's what I was wondering about that. As party town as this is, I'm surprised they haven't made like marijuana legal and all that jazz.
you would think. Matter of fact, I made that suggestion to the mayor when he became mayor. Do you think drugs should be legalized? No?
It already is in Oregon,
Yeah,
but it's a pain in the butt to deal with.
because it's illegal.
Yeah,
Well, if it was legalized, you wouldn't have anything to worry about, would you?
true. No, it's like alcohol.
What about it? Yeah, with alcohol, why not?
mean,
If
we
you're going to
have
do it, why not
physically-
regulate it like alcohol then?
We're starting to in Oregon,
Yeah.
collecting taxes on it and all that. The problem is how many people don't realize, just like alcohol, how much it affects them when they drive and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's where, I mean, personal responsibility and education comes in, isn't it? I mean, to me, I'm looking at it this way.
Think that, but look at alcohol. There's
Well, again, if some of you catch someone driving drunk, that they suffer the consequences, right?
Yes and no. It depends on whether they've had a Dewey before, how many times, what their BAC is. I mean, there's a whole litany of.
Okay, well, but you follow the law.
Well, yeah.
Of course, all right. But
Yeah.
my point there, and this is the basics I get down to. At the age of consent, when you get to 18, whatever, I want to know what right the government has to tell anybody what they can put into their bodies or not. I mean, to me, I just don't understand that.
Right.
So why burden you by making something that people are going to do anyway, regardless if it's legal or not?
Yeah.
When you could go, I mean, then your job would be really cherry, because then all you'd have to do is like focus on real crime. You wouldn't have to be barred with all these idiots that, you know. And to me, all the money that's being poured into the enforcement of trying to keep people from doing something they're going to do anyway.
Yeah, but if you don't enforce DUI laws, if you don't enforce stuff
Well,
like
I'm not
that,
saying you don't enforce. I'm saying you do enforce
Right.
the DF. If you catch someone driving high while they're high, you take the necessary steps.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying you may, you know, it's just like, yeah, whatever you do behind your closed doors, but once you get out and endanger
Right.
someone else besides yourself,
Right.
like driving impaired, of course you suffer the consequences.
That's true.
So I'm just saying, I don't care what it is. If I want to go snort Drano tonight, who's going to stop me?
That's true.
Really? I mean, who are you going to follow me around all day?
Nope.
Tell me don't do that? So, you know, if I want to smoke pot or do something stupid like do a dangerous drug, that's my problem.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm going to suffer those consequences. And if I should get pulled over by you, I hope you would arrest me if I was, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, that's one of the things I just don't see about, the law. Yeah, I don't see the government's, why are they sticking their nose in there? Because then you turn around, you'll watch TV, and you'll see how many pharmaceutical companies, almost every ad, is like they're selling drugs on TV like crazy. So it's like, okay, so they're legal, huh?
What do you have the cameras for?
For a lot of reasons. Same reasons you wear body cameras, But
Do you have that many confrontations down here?
Oh, sure. Again, it's a liberal city. The liberals are known for,
Wise actions.
Yeah. So plus I never know who I'm going to speak to. I get into some hellacious conversations out here with, you name it, scientists, judges, you name it. I mean, I never know who's going to walk up, what they're going to start talking about. So some of the conversations I have out here are like I've made national news.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you'd like to go ahead and see any of them, you can go to the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
Nice.
And check them out.
Cool. Hey, have a good day.
Call yourselves.
How you doing?
Just fine, sir.
It's good. It's good. Got to see you in the show with Alex Jones. Yeah. So I didn't take the news good with about the Alabama.
Yeah, that was.
Senate.
I was shocked.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they went after him hard and everything. Now they're turning on Trump with that same sexual stuff.
I was shocked for this reason. You know, we get a lot of Alabamians here, from not that far away. And so I was doing my own canvassing. Now, obviously, it's going to be a little skewed because most of the people come up to me are going to, you know, be libertarian bent or whatnot. But still, there's enough of them I talked to. And I'd say in the past month, maybe 150, give or take. And I'm telling you, it was at least, I mean, it was hard to find a Jones supporter. It was overwhelmingly, 20 to 1 more. So I'm thinking it's going to be a landslide.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, well,
I thought it was a secure win.
Yeah.
But two things. Either a lot of people didn't go out to vote. That's one of the things that I think they probably felt ashamed of going and voting.
Or they thought it was going to be a shoe-in and said, I
think he's going to win anyways.
Yeah.
And then, or the other one that I'm a little bit iffy is the cheating part, because he's Democrats, man.
Well, that's of course the Joe's going to look out for. I mean, that's why we are what we are, because we understand the depth of the corruption.
It's just I'm always,
it's stunning.
You know, I'm always angry. I'm always like pissed off. I'm looking at.
Welcome to my world.
I'm listening to Alex, and it's like I'm going crazy because I listen to a whole bunch, and I'm like, sometimes I have to turn it off because my blood pressure just shoots up, and I'm like, oh my god.
I figured that I, for some reason, must have a malfunction in my body where high blood pressure, actually, I thrive off of it or something. I don't know. But it is the disconnect.
Totally. I'm like, don't you see? And it's like, and I'm talking to friends that are totally Democrats and they're like socialists, and I'm like, don't talk to me about socialism. Look what happened in Venezuela just recently. This guy came in and offered money to everybody because there was a lot of money in the country when he started, Chavez. He came and said, oh, we're going to raise everybody's salary. Gas was up at $4. And out of nowhere, the rich people started leaving the country. Coming to the U.S., going down south, going everywhere, except staying there. So now there is no money. There's nobody that could work, that can do the job. They can't even know. They have people working the petroleum that don't even know what they're doing.
When I do my interviews out here and I talk to people that are naturalized, that have come from places that have experienced the tyranny, they are warning us. I mean, they say the same that you've heard from, the same, that don't you see it? I see it because I was there. The same things that happened there are happening here now, warning you.
Same cycle, just jumping in.
The only thing, and this is the X factor. This is why I got to keep on trying, keep on striving to do it, because, you know, if it was just, you thought it was just going to be the same old, you can get into despair. But the fact that indeed now we do have things like InfoWars and the internet and all these other outlets,
now the stuff is getting
that it's impossible for the powers that be to keep a lid on things. Like everything they do now just leaks out like that. So
everything just goes viral.
Yeah.
But still, even they were talking about on InfoWars that even the stuff that the bomber tried to do up in New York now, they were censoring. They was like, oh, he's not Islamist. He's not Islamist.
Oh, sure.
It's the same crap all the time.
But again, that's why again they're failing, because it's the recycling of the same old bullshit. It's like right now, okay, everything else has failed, so now they're recycling the sex things. They're bringing out the same women they brought out before that couldn't do anything before. So it's, okay.
No, it's like Trump was saying, he's like, I don't know why they're bringing these things. I never met them. I don't even know who they are. I don't know their names. I never seen them. But
now the puzzling thing is, because this is what drives me absolutely insane. Why aren't we on the offense? Why are the only people we've seen after a year indicted are Flynn and Manafort?
And I think it has to do a lot with Trump's of things. He doesn't like to be. He's never been a guy, even though he's been tough with words and stuff. But he's not this type of attack dog, like where he just like tries to hurt people. He tries to bring them in, but they don't want to come in.
Well,
They don't want to
that's,
deny.
I find, and I've been hearing this analysis, that seems to be true, and it's fine, because even if you read his book, The Art of the Deal, the first year you sit back and you just observe. You just you survive.
That's what he's been doing.
Survive the first year and observe. The second year you come out like a
roaring lion.
banshee. You just get a flaming sword, start lobbing off heads. That's all.
Let's hope 2018 is going to bring all these people down. Because again, I don't think it's the entire organization of DOJ or the FBI that's corrupted. It's just a group.
Yes, we know that. We know that anybody that works in anything. Well, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you work in a company, whatever.
7-Eleven or whatever.
Yeah, it makes no difference. There's, you're going to have good 7-Elevens, bad 7-Elevens.
Yes.
It depends,
Yes.
And it depends on the management, the people. You might have one person that store's a pain in the ass to everybody. You might have a shit boss, and the people under him. It doesn't. I mean, this flows through the whole thing. The thing is, when you get into government, it's already going to attract psychopaths. It's
It's always going to be attractive.
that's the nature.
It's a magnet.
It's the nature of the beast. So that's why they try to put constraints on it to realize, power corrupts and all that other cliche stuff. Well, again, we talk about patterns of history. People go to sleep. They become successful. Yeah, come on, let's go have some fun. You take care of the security. And
evil has been diminished. It's gone, destroyed. We can rest now. Let's all sleep.
Yeah.
We can never sleep.
And then it starts.
And everything goes on.
Again, the X factor is we got the internet now. I don't know. This is a big player. Hopefully, we can get a leash on this, because we're going to go through some changes in the next few years, especially with with the advent of the AI technology, robotics.
Even Tesla's saying that they're going to have to come up with some regulations and policies. Because I saw this little tiny, I don't know if you saw that video of that guy that, I don't know who he was, but he was up in stage. There was like probably 500 people there. Little tiny drone.
Oh yeah,
he shot it up in the air.
Yeah.
And it hit a like a mannequin.
Yeah, that was on the TED Talk.
Yeah, TED Talk.
Yeah.
He was like, holy crap! He's talking about all these killer robots.
Yeah,
They're trying to come to.
better than that, they got nanobot technology. We actually breathe the computer chips in. It settles in our neurons, and now they can control us like robots.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll check out your website and all. Maybe I'll order
shoot me something.
you got.
I'll throw it in.
Yeah, because I mean, every now and then I have to get those. You print things like that?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we can make it.
Oh, perfect. Because every now and then people come along, destroy these things,
Oh,
Yeah. This is my third Trump so far. So,
Yeah, we can design them and make them nice for you. Ship them and everything.
Oh, how fortuitous to run into you. A pleasure. Yeah.
Caesar.
All right, Caesar. Subscribe to my site, man.
Okay.
All right.
Is it in your card?
Yeah, it's on the back of the get out of jail free card. Here, I'll give you another one. Here you go.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, take it easy.